Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Slay&Shade, and this time it's going to be on Karina Kaboom. If you are new to the Slay&Shade videos, it's just me putting on some makeup and talking some shit. I was trying to use this like back pillow to be comfortable, but I'm just not. Let me tell you what I did so far. I used the BH Cosmetics Flawless Finish Foundation. I'm in the shade Beige Ivory. I really love this foundation. I went in with the Aqua Primer Mist from e.l.f. Today, I don't really know what kind of look I'm going to do. I'm going to try to concentrate more on talking than going like back and forth and doing the makeup and then trying to talk and like not remembering where I'm at. I'll be using a mix of Real Techniques and BH Cosmetics and maybe Wet n Wild brushes. And I'm going to go in with two different palettes. They're both from BH. I kind of felt like doing like a purple and like kind of a teal sort of like shimmer. So I'm going in with the neutral eyes first. I might go in with like a peach all over the lid or something. And then I'm going to use some of these shadows that are shimmery. These are in the Foil Eyes 28 shades here. Very nice. So kaboom, kaboom. She's at it again. My goodness, I think the first time, I'm just dropping everything, sorry. I think the first time that I heard about Karina Kaboom was actually from Peter Mon, because he would be like, in my opinion, and I didn't know who he was like referring to, and I remember asking somebody in the comment section, like, who is he talking about? Who is this person? They're like, oh, it's Karina Kaboom. She's just like awful, you know? And so I started to watch her videos, and my goodness, like, the thing that stuck out to me the most is like her long ass disclaimer that has gotten even longer since I started watching her, where she goes, these are just, you know, these aren't videos, you know, to harass people, and, you know, don't send them any hate, and these are just alleged facts on the internet. Don't use facts, you know, like that, because it's just pure rumors and gossip. And, you know, aside from the horrible disclaimer and everything, she has so many ads. How does she get views with so many ads? I know some people use like an ad blocker. I don't have one, but I mean, my goodness, she is just simply awful. So if she has like a 10-minute, 11-minute video, she's gonna have at least 6 ads in it. And that's just crazy to me. And I'm like, I can't, it seems like very disrespectful too, to like, you're already making a living off of people watching your videos, but you have to put that many ads in there. I mean, give me a break. So, also she has a very weird collection of stuffed animals that are always placed behind her. Supposedly they are supposed to represent like a few of the drama channels. I think Peter Mon and maybe Here for the Tea. I don't even know, because she's crazy. She's just absolutely nuts. So I quit watching her around the time that John Cuckian went after Peter Mon the first time. Stopped watching her, you know, for a while, but it was like a total train wreck, you know? I couldn't stop. I just had to see what kind of tomfoolery she was posting. And if you don't know how she got kind of popular, it's because she reviewed Gerard Cosmetics. She didn't give them a good review, and there was a video that surfaced of Jen Gerard, the owner of Gerard Cosmetics, and Manny MUA watching her video, and I think Jen or him called her ugly, what an ugly person or something like that. So she said that from that video, just that video, she claims that she got all of these death threats. I'm like, honey, I don't believe that whatsoever at all, that she was receiving that many death threats where like she is going to have to totally disable her comments on YouTube, which is another thing that's shitty because she will just straight up lie about things, but you can't say anything to her because her comments are turned off. So it's like she wants to be able to be like, oh, well, this is just my opinion. Don't go after these people. Don't send them any hate, blah, blah, blah. But like when you are wrong, and maybe she doesn't know that she's wrong, nobody can correct her. You know, nobody can say shit to her because her comments are off. And that's the thing, like, I understand that you have to have, like, a thick skin to be on YouTube because there's trolls, and then not everybody's gonna like you. People are gonna talk some shit. But it's not fair to people that are actual fans of hers that they can't even put their 2 cents in, you know? And I really don't like that. I really don't like it. And, I mean, what she said about Sanders Kennedy, oh my goodness, if you don't know, I'm going to leave the video, which I think Royalty put out. I'll leave that linked below so that you can watch it, get a better idea of who Karina really is and her bullshit. She said about Sanders Kennedy, like, she was basically pissed off because she was on John Cuckian's Nuts, and John was gonna interview, I believe it was Tana Mojo, and then Sanders like scooped in and did the interview, and that really pissed Karina Kaboom off for some reason because she has to be involved in everybody's fucking business, and she went off on him. Oh my goodness. I mean, like, went off, like saying, oh, you want, I'll get you pregnant, I know where you live, like, all this, like, just crazy, like, insanity. It's just insanity, you know? And she kept calling him a bitch. She was like, you bitch, come over here, bitch, you know? And it was brutal. And I remember being like, who the fuck is she to get upset and disable her comments about bullying with, like, all the shit that she fucking talks on people, the disgusting things that come out of her mouth, you know? Like, who is she to be, oh, well, I was getting all of these death threats and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't even believe that. I don't believe that for one fucking second. Yes, I didn't know about her until she had already been through that whole thing with Manny and she disabled her comments. But, like, people that have watched her said that it was, like, a little bit of hate, you know? It wasn't like she was receiving these, like, crazy, crazy death threats from everybody, you know? And that pisses me off because I don't like when people lie because they're so dramatic that they have to make themselves seem more important than they are. Because, Karina, honey, you ain't that special. Nobody is going on the internet specifically to target you because you're awful and nobody cares that much. So another thing that really pissed me off about her, I have no idea where I'm going with this eyeshadow look, but what really pissed me off about her too is, you know, she stood by John Cuckian when he went after Peter Mon the first time. And don't get me wrong, like, I love Peter Mon. I love him so much. I've been such a huge fan. But lately, I've noticed a lot of hypocrisy beyond his normal, oh, I know I'm a hypocrite kind of stuff. So he's getting his own Slay&Shade real soon, probably on Monday. But anyway, when John went after Peter the first time, Karina stood by him, you know, and she would allege that Peter constantly harassed her. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, if she's talking about Peter just being, like, funny and saying, in my opinion, then okay. But to me, that is not harassment. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. And I just don't like when people lie like that, you know what I mean? Because if anything, like, it was the other way around, you know what I mean? Ooh, I think I'm going in with this teal color. I'm using the Sigma E25 blending brush. This is my favorite blending brush. I'm not sure how it's gonna look. I don't know if I need to use my fingers because I've only really used the purple shimmer in this palette. So we'll see how this goes. I might have to use my finger. So anyway, so after, you know, after a while, Sanders Kennedy said that there was a warrant out for her arrest. I'm not sure whatever happened with that. She ended up not being on YouTube for a little bit, but then she came back like nothing had happened. So I'm not really sure, you know, what is going on with that whole thing. And, you know, people may say, oh, you know, she wasn't really going to do anything to him. She was just joking. But there's a level that, like, you just don't go to, you know what I mean? And saying that she knows where he lives, it came off as a threat, not a joke, you know? And I don't think that she can tell the difference because she's a fucking idiot. So, another thing that really gets me is, you know, Manny is pretty much how she became popular. The fact that Manny even, like, showed a little bit of that video of him and Jen, like, watching her. And she hates him so much to this day. She has made countless videos on him, and every time she does these really creepy, like, Manny, MUA, oh my god, it is some creepy shit. Very, very creepy. And it's like, I mean, she hates him. She's just, like, super bitter. I think she wants, like, the level of success as some of, like, these beauty gurus, and that's why she does drama. I don't know. I kind of feel like some people that do drama are just, like, butthurt that they're not, like, beauty influencers, you know, because some of the drama channels started out being, like, makeup type stuff, and then they got into drama, so it kind of seems like that's why they made, like, talk so much shit. Now, granted, when I went back and I had watched some of Karina's videos, I'm not sure if she still has them up, but I had watched some of her videos of when she used to review nail polish. And, you know, at that time, I really didn't know a lot of people, or I didn't really even watch a lot of YouTube, but I wasn't, like, sub to anybody that talked about nail polish. And I thought her reviews were pretty cool, you know? I was down for that, but, whew, did she change. Another one of her favorite people in the world is Jeffree Star. Oh my goodness, when she started calling him Uncle Jeffree, and like, I can hear her in my head. Like, every time I'm, like, going to talk about a Jeffree Star product, or if I'm going to reach for one, I hear her in my head say, Uncle Jeffree. Oh, and I just want to puke all over the place. It's craziness. Like, she's just out of her mind. And the fact that, like, she has these stuffed animals, too, that are supposed to represent, like, various people, like, that is pretty creepy in and of itself, because she's, you know, I'm not trying to age shame or anything. I mean, I'm 35. I'm an old goat. But she is... I mean, I think that people say that she is, like, my age. She can't be. She cannot possibly be. But people will, you know, say, like, that she doesn't mean anything by some of the shit that she says about, like, Jeffree and everything. But, like, she loves to hate him, you know? And her saying Uncle Jeffree just is so disgusting. And her having these stuffed animals... It's like, how old are you, dude? Like, what are you doing? And everything's, like, real slick to her, you know, whether it is a hat that she's gonna wear during a certain video, or if she's gonna have her shitty sunglasses on her head the whole time while she's filming a video. I think that she does it even more now and on purpose because Peter Mon, like, pointed it out, and how much, like, he didn't like it. And I think she's like, oh, this is, like, my fuck you to him, you know? And I just feel like for her age, man, she, like, she's all up in all kinds of shit that has nothing to do with her, you know? I don't know if I necessarily like this or if like I should add a blue to it. But anyhow, she has done, I think, somewhere, I'm going to use my finger just to see if I can make this pop a little bit better. She has made, I think I lost count at like 70 or like 68, something like that, videos on Jeffree Star. That's a little obsessive, you know? Like, what? I mean, I don't know. The only reason why I think that most of these people make so many Jeffree Star videos are because, like, they know that he brings in the views. Because her Jeffree Star videos are pretty much, like, the ones that have the highest views. Don't you hate when your eyes don't match? It's like, no matter how you try, how hard you try, you just want them to, like, look the same. Okay, and I think I'm going to go in the inner corner with like a light purple or a pink something. I'll see what I can find here. So what do you guys think of Miss Karina Kaboom? I find her to be so super problematic, you know? I feel like she's one of the worst on YouTube. It's just absolutely awful. If I could find a small brush here, then we would be in business. Not that one. I don't know if there's any product on here. This should be good. I like taking a pencil brush and going into the inner corner. Ooh, there's like a light pinky color in here. Let's really pack it on in there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan. It is hard to not watch her because it's like you just want to see the train wreck, you know? And lately, you know, I saw that she did some kind of interview with like Martin Lewis. He's another one. I don't trust any of them. You know what I mean? It's like they're all, I don't know. Some of them are just really fucking shady. But she did like this interview with Martin and she said that she was just like, oh, it was a joke about Sanders Kennedy. That's not something to joke about. So she's still completely lacking any type of self-awareness. Like, she doesn't know that she's so problematic. And I think that she does know. She just doesn't give a shit, you know? And, I mean, I would love to know, like, what happened with this whole thing with Sanders, just because I think some of us, like, really kind of want her to get into trouble, because some of us were pretty, like, just grossed out by that. Okay, I think we're good for the inner corner right now. Okay, so I'm going to brush that off. And her friendship with John Cuckian is kind of, like, weird. Like, is she like, in love with him? I don't know. But, I mean, she's just, it's just odd. Like, he can do no wrong, and she will defend him no matter what. And it's pretty darn creepy, in my opinion. In my opinion. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do anything on the bottom. This is sort of what I created. You know me, I don't know what I'm going to do until I sit down. But, I mean, I kind of dig it. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't know if I want to put any black underneath. Maybe I could do a little bit. I'll do a little bit of black underneath, but just in like the outer corner. That's what I'll do. I have, you know, I don't know of a lot of YouTubers that say like, these are just alleged facts. Just call them rumors, you know, like, what is your deal? But she is like the queen of taking assertions and passing them off as fact. She is dynamite at that. Like, when she talks about something, you would possibly believe that it's real life. Like, whatever she says is like gospel, because she is so good at like manipulating people. She's so good about having these assertions for things, you know? And she's like, these are just alleged facts on the internet, but she acts like they are true, you know? So I'm actually going to go in with that Wet n Wild gloss that I did a review on last week, because it's just, I mean, it's not even supposed to be a gloss. It's supposed to be a liquid lipstick. But it looks like a shimmery gloss to me, so I just thought something pinky and shiny might be kind of cute with this look. You can't really see the shine. I have to get a better light in here. So, anyway, I just feel like she's just the worst. And it's not even like I'm trying to like her. She's just completely awful, you know? And so my question really is, why does she have so many goddamn subscribers? I'm going in with the e.l.f. highlighter and Moonlight Pearls with an AOA brush that I really like. She just is awful, you know, and she likes to sort of like hide. She likes to hide behind the scenes, like she's not starting shit, like she is not problematic, and she most certainly is, and we know this. I'm trying to think of, like, aside from like Jeffree Star and Manny, I think I'm actually going to go with like this light pinky kind of color today. With, this is a BH Cosmetics brush from the silver brush set. You know, I'm not sure how she gets the views she gets with all of these freaking ads, but I mean, she just comes off so hateful, so jealous, so bitter, you know, and I just don't get it. I mean, if you guys are fans of hers, definitely let me know why. Let me know, what is it about her that you like? It's really nice out today, so I'm just trying to add a little bit of color. I'm not going to do like a strong like contour or anything like that. Just a little bit of color. Sometimes I put on like way too much blush, but in this case I think it's like okay. The camera kind of makes it look a little bit worse. Went in with the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. So, what do you guys think about Karina Kaboom? I'd love to know your thoughts. Like I said, I think that she's very problematic. I think she's super jealous of a lot of people as well. You know, I just kind of don't get it. I mean, I don't even like to subscribe to people that don't have their comments on when they're going to be doing commentary and sharing their opinion, because it should always be like a discussion too, like down below. And I know how people can be really nasty and stuff, but still, you know, it's like you're cutting off like the people that actually like you, you know? So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts on Karina Kaboom. I feel like she is the biggest bully as far as like drama goes. Her in here for the tea, but in different ways. Definitely different ways. Not trying to compare them like they're exactly alike, but in different ways. They're bullies. And so let me know what you guys think about her. If you like this video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. We always have a good time there talking shit and throwing shade. And on Monday, I think I'm gonna maybe do, what's been really bothering me lately are these like beauty influencers that are doing anti-hauls like masked as anti-consumerism, but it's just a way to talk shit on products that they don't like, that might not work for them, and talk about them in this condescending way where you shouldn't want them either. And there's just a whole big hypocrisy with these channels. So I'm gonna probably do like beauty influencer Slay&Shade next week, because there are so many channels that do this, and I will name a few specific ones, but there's some strange going on in the neighborhood here on YouTube, and I need to get to the bottom of it. So anyway, if you like this video, then thank you so much, and thanks for spending a little bit of time with me, and I will see you in the next video. Love and hugs. Bye.